Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a perfume review on one of my newer favorite perfumes from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, and this one's called Baccarat Rouge 540, which Kurkdjian worked with the Baccarat Jewel Company to create a fragrance for their 250th anniversary. And this one gets its name from the rouge gems, or the red ones, and the 540 stands for the temperature that it takes to turn the diamond style gems into rouge. They have to bake the crystals or the diamonds or whatever they are, and at 540 degrees is when the crystals or the gems start to turn red. So that's that. This is the box. I think from what I saw, they have these red rouge chandelier style things, they kind of like Lalique, where they do all of these big huge things. And Maison Francis Kurkdjian, you probably know and don't even know it. He did a lot of stuff for perfumers behind the scenes before he came out with his own company. So he did a lot of the Burberry fragrances, he did some of the Hermès fragrances, he did the Jean Paul Gaultier collection, the bottles that look like the little women bodies from the neck to the bottom of the waist. And he did a lot of that. This is his own collection. He's come out with a lot of really great ones. In my favorite perfumes video, he made the a la rose that I really like. So this is the box that's inside the box, and it has a little flap here to pull it out. And this is what it looks like. Baccarat Rouge 540. And then when you take it out, on the inside is the little red chandelier. And in the box comes this little brochure or pamphlet with a little message. And let's see here. And it talks a little bit about the Rouge 540 perfume. Gives you the website, the inspiration, and instructions, precautions, things like that. Normal stuff, but I feel like most people know how to use perfume. Now, Francis Kurkdjian is a niche perfumer, and that means that it's kind of lesser known. It's more along the lines of traditional French perfume making. A lot of the bigger name fragrances, like the designers and the celebrities and the stuff that you can find everywhere, unfortunately have a lot of synthetics in there, meaning that some of the plant essences or the flower essences are lab created to get the similar essence of what the actual plant or flower smells like. And also the alcohols can sometimes be produced synthetically as well, and that alone is usually what will make people sneeze or give them headaches or make people's allergies act up. But with niche perfumes, or perfumes that are made naturally, like Francis Kurkdjian's perfumes, they're made with alcohols usually derived from natural origins, like potatoes is a really big one, so technically expensive vodka, beets, roots, grains, different things like that. So that makes them more natural right there. And then with niche perfume brands, they almost never cut corners, meaning everything they use is naturally distilled somehow. Everything is picked by hand and taken care of and put together by hand. So it's a little bit more pricey, but the niche brands and the well-made fragrances are going to be so much better. As my boss likes to say, with the synthetic-based fragrances, you can spray it on yourself and spray it on a tree, and it will smell exactly the same. A well-made fragrance, like what you'll find with a lot of the niche brands, are going to change based on your personal body chemistry. So almost every fragrance from the niche world will smell different from person to person. So I'm going to be reviewing the Baccarat Rouge 540. I've worn this fragrance a lot already, so I already know that I love it. And this particular fragrance is an amber-based fragrance, and not everybody likes amber. It also has some jasmine and some citrus notes and some fresh, clean notes. Francis Kurkdjian, with the exception of some of his oud fragrances, is really big on citruses. Oh, love that. Now, it's not very often that I do like amber fragrances. If you've seen my favorite perfumes video, the Rihanna perfume, her first one, Rebelle de Fleur, is really the only amber-based fragrance that I like, and the Serge Lutens one. So this one, like I said, it has the amber. It has the citrus notes like blood orange. It has lavender, I believe, and it has some clean greener notes as well, jasmine, things like that. And one of the weird things about this fragrance for me is that something in it, some sort of mixture of the notes, almost reminds me of that sharp smell at the dentist. And it does go away, don't get me wrong, and I love the dentist, so when I do smell it on me, it's kind of this comforting feeling. And I haven't smelled it on anyone else except for me, so you'll have to try this one out for yourself. But it's fresh, and it's kind of sexy. The jasmine gives it this really interesting, like sweet, soft, spicy floral tone to it. And then the amber, it does something different on everybody's skin, but it's this really crazy, like warm, sexy scent. The Francis Kurkdjian collections, not most of them, some of them you can find at Neiman Marcus. And I can't speak for all Neiman Marcuses, but the one in Bellevue, which is like a city or two over from downtown Seattle, they only have maybe 5 Kurkdjian fragrances, and he has like 20 in his line. So, and I believe he's also at Bergdorf Goodman in New York. I would imagine Saks Fifth Avenue, and some smaller niche perfumeries around the US like ours. I think I saw him at the Perfume House in Oregon when I was down there. So it's one of those fragrance lines that's not very easily found. It's found in really good perfume shops and high-end department stores. And of course, probably all over Europe. So, and then it is available online. He has a beautiful website. I will post a link to that, and I will post a link to my perfume store as well, so you can check it out there, and you can see it both places. So thank you so much for watching my mini perfume review and kind of fragrance 101. If you have any questions about the perfume world, please ask me. I know a lot about it. I've worked in the perfume industry for 4 years now, and I've been trained by one of the best perfume people who's not a nose, and I can talk more about that later as well. I'll be doing individual perfume reviews for all of my fragrances for my favorites videos, and then I've decided I'm going to try and get samples of other stuff so I can do the high-end stuff and the stuff that you can find more easily as well. So again, let me know if you have any more questions about the Baccarat Rouge 540 or about just perfume in general. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I will do my best to get to it. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time.